Hi guys, we are We Style Homes. Thank you again for following us on our channel. Today we thought we'd talk about the before and after of one of our projects. So for instance, this is one of our master bedrooms that we had done in a beautiful apartment in Westminster. So the first thing that we noticed when we walked into the room was the hideous wallpaper. And you can just see how it makes that room feel so much smaller because of the amount of pattern that's in there. And yes, this can work in other rooms, but if you want to make a room feel light and airy, the best way to go is to create a moment when you walk in. And for us, it was making that custom made headboard with mirrors. And you can just see the difference. This is the same room.
Yes. So the way we decided, we thought we'd take the back wall right up to the ceiling and make these huge headboards with massive glass both sides, have lights on the mirrors, since it was easier to do it because we are starting from scratch. And we put those wall lights, which make a moment. And we, instead of a king size, we used a super king size in the same room, still not making the room look tight.
So another great thing that we were able to do was create a whole new electric plan. Our client wanted wall lights, they wanted their sockets above their above their bedsides. So we really tried to make sure all of that was done before all the furniture came in. So if you can see over here, we had wall lights put up on the wall just to create that space that they wanted. And then when the light is on, and at night especially, the way that it makes the room feel against the glass, it's just unbelievable.
Another thing we decided to do about the curtains is, instead of putting pelmets, we took off the pelmets and we just put very light voiles and blackout curtains, so that it still made the room look airy during the day, and at night the curtains would close and make the room nice and dark.
One of the things that the client didn't want to change was the flooring because it was going throughout the whole house and it's such a big extra cost. So what we always like to do is we like to warm up the room by adding rugs. And what I've noticed is whenever someone puts a rug in, they sometimes get the wrong size. So it's very important to try and make it as big as a room can be, where it fits. So in this situation, we made it as large as it could take in that space, and it really warmed up the room. It made it feel cozy, and it actually took away that kind of intensity of the wooden flooring and made it feel much more inviting for someone to live in.
Another thing very, very important is accessorizing. You have to finish the room. Little small touches like just putting these chrome eggs, just going with the lights, the chrome and the lights, which are all Murano. We just put those, we just put little vases, some coffee books, and it just finished off a room.
Even the bedding is so important, making sure they all coordinate with the room, not to bring in loud colors, which can just take away from all the beautiful furniture that you've just put in. Keeping it subtle, keeping it in tune, just makes it feel like a Zen space. Storage was a huge thing for our client in this house, like it is for anyone. And we tried to put it in smart ways rather than it being just wardrobes. So we had under the bed storage, we had in the bench, we had storage for all of their cushions and bedding whenever they didn't need them. And then we tried to use really large chest of drawers on either side of their bedsides. So that way it's storage, it's practical, it looks good, and it's in proportion to the wall. We really tried to make use of the whole wall rather than over here they just, I don't know what they did, they just made a mess. So if you found this video helpful of our before and after, feel free to contact us with the link down below.